Hey, what's up guys, it's just Shaker Reviews, and behind me, well, it doesn't need an introduction. This thing's a Challenger! And not just any Challenger, an RT Plus Shaker. Now you may be asking yourself, what the heck is that Shaker? For those who are big muscle guys like me, a Shaker back in the 80s was a big shaker thing on top of the engine that shake whenever it moved. This is the modern version. Now to give you guys a little bit of history of Challenger for those who don't know what this thing is, which is highly unlikely, but I'm going to say it anyway. Back in 1970, Chrysler wanted to create a new pony car to compete with the Mustang and the Camaro. So they gave a Challenger, nicknamed the Challenger. The high performance model was called the RT, which stood for Road and Track, which had a Magnum V8 making 375 horsepower. People loved it, people who have them, they love it, and it was a great car. Then back in the 80s, they created another one. That was a piece of crap. I'm not gonna lie, it was a piece of crap. It was literally a Mitsubishi Galant with a Challenger badge. That's all it was. Did it have a V8? No, it had a 4-cylinder. Did it make 300 horsepower? No, it made 100. So that is not a muscle car, and that is not what it deserves. But this is a Challenger. This is a proper Challenger. Chrysler finally got together and was like, okay, we need to actually bring a muscle car. So they took what's the best muscle car we can make? How about we take the old version and make it modern? And that's what this thing is. So back in 2009 is when they came out with it, all new look. They haven't changed much until 2015 when they redid the entire interior. So that's where we're going with today. This may be a 2016, but still has all the great features we're going to talk about. All right, guys, I hope you know what time it is. Rock around time. Alright guys, I had to show you that. That is the exclusive thing to the Shaker. This thing is mean. That's what they mean by a Shaker, it moves. Now to show you the key features. These are LED lights. Show you a little hard, very low car. Now now these are all modified. Normally, this thing is locked out. Like to see, I can't put my hand through. That's on the Demon. Both of them have a hold out. But on this one, it's just a little plastic. You can take them out easily, it's not too much. This is the LED ring. This is the LED headlights. This is a little hole. That's a little air tank. When you go on the highway, that thing sucks in air. It's the coolest thing. Another headlight. Now, Mr. Shaker, I'm going to drive you, and you better not stall. I mean it. Oh, are you threatening me? Alright guys, show you around. Check out the wheels on this bad boy. You know it's a Dodge when you have blacked out wheels. I mean, that thing is just bad. Look at this. This just looks like a 1970, but brand new. Look at this. Beautiful. That is actually a key feature about this car. Is back in 1970 they were like this, so they brought it back. And this is just amazing. I mean, look, you get LED taillights, fully LED. I love the new look. The old look was fine, but I love the new separated look. This thing is just mean. Backup camera, nice spoiler here, and of course, if you're not only following this guy, link in the description below. Follow this cool guy. He has a Challenger. A Challenger. Around. Blackout. I just love this car. Check out the Shaker. 5.7 Shaker, making 375 horses. That's a proper Challenger, just like the old one. Oh. She's a beauty. Alright guys, time to hop in this Challenger. Alright. Ooh, oh, hello. Hello. Ooh. 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 Oh my god, is this thing cool? Jesus! This is the coolest car I've ever sat in. Okay, I've sat in some cool cars, so it's one of the coolest. Look at this wheel. Now the SRT bad ones have SRP instead of Dodge, but this is pretty nice. Alright, as always, I'm going to talk with the owner. There's a lot, and I mean a lot to this car, and I'm going to show you everything. Not just a one little thing, everything. So, be back in a sec. Alright, I've talked to the owner for a little bit. This guy is a ridiculously cool guy. He's probably the coolest guy you ever meet. Well, one of the reasons why he has a Challenger, but hey, that's a cool reason to have. We're going to show you these different displays. I love these old style gauges. This is a little remnants of the old 1970s, which that's just cool. Who does that nowadays? Do you know who does that? No, everyone's digital. I mean, go back to the old. If you're going to do digital, bring back the old. Make it look like retro. We like the way it is retro. Keep it the same. Show you all these cool different gauges.
So this is just a screen setup.
Yeah.
You can figure out how that is if I get text messages.
Audio, trip info. It's a very similar to. It's a Challenger. I don't expect you to get good gas mileage. So that's pretty good for a Challenger. Now, I'm sure you floor this thing constantly.
I like the sound it makes.
Yeah. Who doesn't? It's a Challenger. I had to do that.
Yeah.
That's like a thunder. It's like a machine. That's not a machine. That's a beast in there.
An actual beast.
Like, I've driven many different V8s and they're fun, but whenever I drive a Hemi, that's not a Hemi. That's not an engine. That's a beast in there. You stuffed an animal in there. What did you do? I just love that growl.
So yeah, 0 to 60 timer.
140 miles. Wow. I'm not gonna say where he did it. He just said his car can go about 159 lap history. Wow, you get that in this? You get this stuff in this? Wow. Wow. This is amazing.
I myself am surprised by how much technology they put in this car.
Especially it's a Challenger.
Yeah, I just kind of get in and drive, but no, there's a lot of track toys in this thing.
And it's not the Demon. It's not.
Yeah. Well, it's the RT plus. I mean, it's got everything an RT can have, but so maybe that's why.
It's not the best performance car. You can buy a Challenger Demon with 800 horsepower and still have the same thing.
Right.
The only thing difference is slightly different display. Like that's a 7.7.
This is the 8.4.
Oh, you got the 8.4?
Yep. The 7.7 is, you can tell it's a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
The 8.4 gives you a lot more
features
to walk through.
Showing you guys this. This is the new 8.4 TFT. I forget what that stands for.
Thin film transistor.
I'm sure you wouldn't know that.
You got it.
So yeah, different stuff. So I love the red background of this thing. Can you change that, or is that always?
You can. So they have different themes. They're all going to be red or gray, but oops. So I just went to the main menu. Let's see, display.
This thing is so cool.
Set theme. So there's
Dodge
that. I hope this is coming through, but it's like a plain black background, gray with kind of that honeycomb pattern. There's a red honeycomb pattern. I think that's what I had. This is this is the Hellcat background.
Oh wow.
And then this is like just like a road going off into the.
It's funny, in the new Ram, you can have it show different background to what different trims. I thought that was kind of cool.
That's also the Hellcat. Yeah, I like the red honeycomb pattern.
Yeah, I love the red. I love this red theme. To me, you're not driving a Journey. You're not driving a station wagon. You're not driving a little, just a basic Dodge. You're not doing that.
Right.
You know what? Yeah. What you're driving is a Challenger, a V8 Challenger. It's a sport car. It's a muscle car. Put freaking red. Mustang on, Ford, Camaro, Chevy. You're listening. Put a red background. I know Ford's finally putting a nice background, which I'm glad they did. I haven't reviewed it yet, but I've seen some pictures and I did like it. Camaro, Chevy. I love your cars. I love them. Just put some nice detail. You know what I mean? heated seats, vanilla seats. You get everything in this thing.
Love it. Heated steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel and a Challenger.
Yeah, right.
The amount of stuff in this thing is crazy. Hey, look at that. Now, what I like about FCA system is you can take a button and you can move it.
Yep. If I want to reconfigure this, I can just pick this up, drag and drop it down.
I love that.
This is so useful.
I love that so much. You know, that's the best thing about these systems. Nobody does this. They like to make it confusing as hell.
Yeah, it's really straightforward, clean graphics, and
it should be easy to use.
Yeah.
The only one who does it just as good is Volvo.
Maserati does too, but
yeah.
It's got the same system. FCA.
FCA. You can't. I can't count that. Volvo's a different company.
Yep.
So yeah, I like this car. All right, time to show what makes this Challenger different from any FCA. But press that special button.
Super Track Pack. That brings up options for launch control. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I can set how high I want this thing to hold the throttle at.
Oh my god!
And I found that 3,000 is about good.
Oh my god.
2750.
Oh my god! You get this in the Demon, you know. Oh my god, this thing is cool!
So, and then, because I do have a sport mode button, I can configure how sport mode goes. So I can keep my, you know, if I want the sport response from the engine and steering, but still have traction control be in its mid mode, I can set it like that. If I still want just the engine but comfort steering where it's a little lighter, I can do that. And then I can put that in regular mode too. I can just keep it at, so I have 3 different steering modes, 2 different traction control modes, 2 different engine modes. But here it just gives you control over the steering mode.
Oh my god, this thing is so cool.
And the sport button, when you hit that, it will kind of increase the throttle response a little bit, add a little weight to the steering. When you're driving along and you hit that, you will definitely feel it kind of pull forward a little bit.
Oh my, this thing is one of the coolest cars I've ever been in. And that's saying a lot because I've been in some nice cars.
Yeah. This is what I really wanted to show you, the performance pages. Takes a little while to load up, but
it's like a computer.
Yeah.
I love this thing. Oh my god, it's an actual Challenger.
So I have just different views of the car, but just like I had in the center screen, I have a more elaborate set for 0 to 60, 0 to 100, quarter mile, eighth mile travel
time. Oh my god.
Brake distance.
And it says Dodge.com. Yeah. That's so, oh my, this is the coolest thing.
And it actually looks like a little slip that you get.
I know, exactly.
From, I mean, that's just, they even have it folded and torn off, like, you know.
It's like, they didn't have to do that, but they did. They really want to make you feel like you're in a muscle car.
Exactly.
And what are you gonna use this car for? You're gonna drag it.
Exactly.
It's a muscle car.
You've got different gauge modes for your oil. You have other ones for intake temp and live G-force. I love how this gauge looks because this car, it'll give you your steering angle. Like, see how that's changing?
Oh my god!
Bear with me for a little bit. You'll see the live. You just rock the car.
Oh my god! And then engine.
Yep, engine. This will give you live readouts for horsepower and torque.
All right, give it a little bit.
Well, it's not going to do it now because, well, see if it does it. Oh yeah. And then I can look at oil pressure, you know, just how my oil pressure is. So lots of track tools in this car.
This thing is a track. This is a drag car. Even though it's not a Demon, it's a track car. Now, one cool thing I like about this car is, well, in fact, it's a shaker. It's not just any car. They know it's a shaker. Look at that. Shaker. Shaker. It's not, you didn't just buy a regular base model Challenger. You bought a shaker, and they know that. That's the coolest thing.
Got the plaque right here too.
Oh my, that's the coolest thing. I don't know if anyone knows about that, but George, make sure you know what you're in. It's not just, oh, I bought a S model Corolla. That's why I have bought an S model Corolla in the interior. I have no idea. I could like blindfold you and you have no idea you're in an S model. You just think you're in a regular Corolla. If you blindfold me now and put in this, I'm like, oh, I'm in a shaker. Oh, hello, shaker. You know you're in a shaker.
Yep.
You don't think, oh, I'm in a Hellcat. It would say Hellcat. You know you're in.
Each Challenger model has its own little placard right here. So.
This is one of the coolest cars I've ever driven. I love this car.
Thank you.
I like Challengers.
Happy to share.
It's funny one way. All right.
It's the shifter.
I like how it's vibrating.
Yeah, it feels like the car's alive.
I know.
They redesigned this. The older model before they did the interior in 2015 was like a more pistol grip style. This is the shifter very much like the one that's in the Dodge Viper.
Oh my god. What
It's kind of angled towards you.
I like how it's like,
easily.
to me it feels like this thing is a beast.
Yeah.
This thing really feels like a beast, a monster. Oh, and I love that you have a little thing.
Shift happens.
So,
Oh yeah, Dodge sent me this after I bought my car too. Nice little leather keychain that matches my interior.
dude,
So it's got the Dodge logo on one side, and then the Dodge.
that's so nice. Did you send it to everybody or just you?
I guess everybody who buys a Challenger or any of the special models, but I got a little package from them.
That is nice.
You want to know something really silly?
What?
This is too thick to fit in the key that belongs to this car. So that's why it's up here.
This thing is insane. You got moonroofing. You got moonroofing a freaking Challenger.
A lot of people say that. I guess they don't sell a lot of them sunroofs.
Oh my god, this thing is so cool. I'm in a V8 Challenger with a sunroof.
This thing's almost always open.
we're gonna have to put an open one.
There you go.
Oh. Hi, Shiny Sun.
So you know what's cool?
What?
This closes automatically, but what's really dumb is these do not. I don't have auto-up windows in a Challenger.
Why?
I'll tell you exactly why. FCA is not exactly... They cheap out sometimes.
Yeah, they do.
If you have auto-up windows, you have to have a pinch protection.
Yeah.
So if it touches, you know, it's going to roll back down.
Yeah.
I don't think they actually bothered to put that in this. So they thought, well, let's just not make them auto-up.
Yeah, and there's some cheap material like the plastic, which...
This has still got a soft touch
yeah,
to it, but...
no, I don't like that. To me, it does look kind of nice.
This down here, I know what you mean. You know, this is a little tough.
I mean, you pay 40 grand, you want something nice, but this thing is pretty nice.
I'm actually, the interior is half the reason I got it.
Yeah,
because
it's
the
such
new one, the redesign was so good.
I know. I mean, look at this. Look at how sporty this
Ignore
feels.
the mess, but
Hey, don't worry about that. This thing is nice. This thing feels sporty, angular. It doesn't feel tiny. It feels spacious yet sporty at the same time. And I love this red leather. I love this. To me, if I was gonna own this car, I would literally get in it just to know I'm gonna see that every day, and I love that. My car doesn't really have that. It's kind of bland.
yeah, but it's gonna run forever.
Yeah. That's why I'm getting an Alpha. Oh yeah, this thing is cool. All right, guys, time to drive this baby. And just to let you know, you guys, this is a manual, so you better not stall. Okay, you might, but you better not. Alright guys, I hope I don't stall this thing.
Let's see. The parking brake, there you gotta pull a lever right down there. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
We're not in gear yet.
It's moving though.
Oh yeah, because we're on a slight incline.
Alright. So
feel it out. You feel like clutch weight right now?
it's a little heavy. I'm on it right now.
And then run yourself through the gears real quick. I'll show you. There's that's third. Hold up. Get it right back in neutral.
Okay.
So first.
Okay.
Pull back second.
Second, and then
Middle to third. Yep. And then pull back fourth.
Okay.
We probably won't hit. We probably won't go any further than that.
But so first, second, third, fourth.
There you go.
Did I get it?
Yep.
All right. How finicky is it?
You can kind of ease out on the clutch, and you'll feel it pull forward a little bit.
Whoa. Oh my God! I'm doing it! I'm driving!
There you go.
I'm driving!
Watch the curb over there.
It didn't stall!
Please try again.
Oh my God! I'm driving this thing! Is that a cop? No.
Please try again. Cancel.
I think we hit the voice control button.
Oh my God!
Do you feel the pull like right off the bat?
Yeah. Oh my God, this is a very big car.
Yes, it never hides its weight. You know, you'll probably read about a lot of cars that say, "Oh, when you get into corners, it shrinks when you drive." Not this one.
This thing
at all.
feels very heavy.
But when you get on the highway, it's such a smooth ride, especially compared to like a Mustang.
What I like about this car is I just give it time to be a guy and it says, "You want it, baby? You want it? You want it? I'll just give it to you." That's what I like about this car. I like how when even at low res, it's just growling.
Yeah, it's part of the resonator delete.
All right, guys, I'm gonna do my best to do it. Here goes nothing. Did I just do that? Did I just do that? Did I just
Like
shift?
you did.
I just shifted!
You got it.
I just shifted! Is it still in second?
Yeah, we're still in second. You can keep rolling that way.
Am I right?
Yeah, you good.
Okay.
If you drop below like 15 miles an hour, I'd probably drop it back into first.
Yeah. I just shifted!
And if we've got some room, I'll show you how launch control works.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just shifted this thing!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my. This is very directly connected. This is very big though.
Yes, that's the one big thing you got to get used to.
Oh! Oh! Jesus! No.
Get you out of that screen real quick.
Alright. Trying to be careful with this baby.
I appreciate that.
Is it fine if I just left the gas and you'll slow down?
You're gonna want to put it into neutral to
Alright.
do that.
Well, I didn't want to hit the curb, so I
Oh yeah.
I don't want to break her, so I'm trying to make sure I'm careful with her. She's not that hard. This is the easiest manual I've driven.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of torque, so it's very forgiving.
Yeah.
You just,
I almost started, but the car's like, nah, okay, I'll let you.
yeah, it's got enough torque to make up for it. When you get a handle on it, it makes it easier, like smoother and easier to coordinate.
I love the sound of this thing. Oh. Okay. What I do is I just left the gas and I just let it cool down.
Let it roll, yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure that's fine for the car. That was so cool to shift. This is so cool.
And I love how, you know, as long as you're driving, you're still staring out over that long hood. And you can see the shaker doing its thing, and yeah. This is kind of silly. I feel like an action hero driving this.
Me too. I
Or
feel
it's like
a
sitting in a video game.
I know. I feel like I'm driving a video game. That's what I like about all the technology. I feel like I'm in a simulator.
I mean, everyone's like, oh, the long hood, it blocks the visibility. I'm like, no, I can see where it is, and again, I feel like I'm in an arcade.
Yeah. And what I like
just
about
racing
this,
my favorite cars.
even though it's wide, it's super easy to turn. Oh. Oh my god, that thing's insane! I love that machine.
If you want to things with it, with like launch mode, and
Yeah.
and if you want to focus on the shaker this time, you'll see it rock between gears.
Oh my god. Alright. You have no one to pull up.
Oh, you can keep going. Maybe at the top of that section, because I like that big open area.
And to stop, you press both the clutch and the brake.
Yes, and then prop it into neutral. You stalled it. No big deal. No big deal. You just came to a full stop.
Alright. Alright, so go. This is like a shotgun. Pure American muscle. Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys, this thing has launch mode. So, we're going to launch it. Why? Because what the frick not?
We'll keep that up there, because that's fun.
Alright guys, the owner is going to do launch mode.
Tough, but yeah, you know.
But it was really easy to drive her.
Let's see, let's make sure we're all clear. So, first you gotta hit your super track pack.
Activate launch
We'll
mode.
do activate launch mode. Hang on. So launch, it says press clutch and quickly apply full throttle. It's gonna hold the revs.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh! 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 my god! Jesus! Oh, that was way faster than I did it.
But did you see how it held the revs right
Yeah.
there for a little bit?
It's funny. It held it. I think it was like.
Yeah. So you just kind of, the best way to do it is when you do launch mode, it'll hold the revs there, and you don't drop the clutch off. Just kind of pick your foot up just like that, and
Yeah.
it'll kind of do, just roll off.
Yeah, it's very easy. And what I like about this modern clutch is when if you are not just right, it kind of corrects you, and it's like, okay, I'll let you. So I like this thing. That was insane.
Oh, I don't think I quite hit 60 there.
What'd you hit?
I didn't go all the way up to 60, so.
Yeah, we're gonna do 0 to 60. Sorry. I think I got this car up to 40, 45,
Mm-hmm.
which is a very fast. Yes, yes, we're gonna do some performance tests. All right.
Let's see if we can do this again. This time, I don't know if you can get that, but I want to. Nope. 12.1. I usually, in mixed driving, I really get about like 15 to 17.
You know that's about good. That's as good as the best charge you can get.
Well, the best I've ever done is 27.
How'd you do that? Did you just go slow?
It was all highway.
Oh,
So
wow.
all highway on a road trip to Texas, just sitting between 70 and 75 miles an hour. In sixth gear, if you're doing 70, this thing's only spinning like 1,500 RPM, so it's not really using.
This thing is me.
So.
Is this a supercharger or?
No, that's just an air intake. That just allows it to pull as much air in as possible so it can make its power.
Oh.
And let's see here. So, I'm not going to use launch control this time. I'm just going to use my own skills here.
Alright.
But 5, 4, 3.
Oh. Under 60! Jesus!
I didn't catch it. I pulled off right before 60.
59.
We might have to do that again.
Yeah. I think that was 5 seconds. It says about 5 seconds. That felt quicker. That felt at least 4.
I think if I get it perfect with good tires, I can do like a good 4.9.
I love that sound. That just.
Oh, next time, see if, focus on the shaker.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can watch it move between gears.
All right, guys. Gonna zoom in a little bit on that shaker. So if it's a little if it's a little shaky.
Let me let this gentleman clear out real quick.
All right, we're good. I'm gonna pause it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pause it real quick. We have some difficulties. Here's a nice backup camera. Look.
The guidelines.
Look, you actually have the whole screen. Look at that. The whole screen. You don't just get a tiny bit of it. You get the whole freaking thing.
Alright, so it does a countdown.
I'm doing this. Holy! How fast was that?
That wasn't very good. That was 6.1, but.
Oh my god. That thing is crazy. This thing is crazy fast. Sorry if it was hard to film the shaker. The whole thing flaming into the back like some. This thing's a beast. It takes some time getting used to it, but it's not that hard to tame.
Yeah, I mean, I can just drive along like normal.
And then you know that this thing is capable of doing that.
Yeah, it's a great road tripper too. You can get the gas right.
Yeah. All right. You want to do it again?
I don't think we're doing it again.
All right.
Got that all okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything in particular. You can, if you want to film it getting you can hear it pull the air in through the intake.
Oh, really?
Which is pretty cool.
All right. Sorry, this video is gonna be long. This is a fun car. It's the most. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, guys? The video's getting kind of long, so I'm going ahead and put the voiceover for the honest review in right before we talk about some really cool features that, if you want to stay for it, I really highly recommend. But if you want to go, that's fine. You want to go ahead and hear the honest review. So here it is. My honest review for the 2016 Dodge Challenger RT Plus Shaker is I just adore this muscle car. It is literally the old muscle car brought back to modern standards. It's literally what it is. everything about it is just this goes back to the old styling, the old gauges, the whole drag racing theme, or the red theme, make you feel like you're at a drag strip and all that. It's just, I love what Chrysler did with this. They really made you feel like you're in a muscle car. I mean, you should feel like you're in a muscle. It's a freaking Challenger. It's a muscle car. It's a V8. It's fast. It has a long heritage of people drag racing these things. I mean, why not put that cool stuff in it? So I'm so glad Dodge did that. Alright, now for my favorite features. Obviously, I love those old style gauges. The only thing I know as well as watching the video is how small the gauges are. I didn't realize how small. They're not too small, so it's alright. But it's a big car, and the fact it's little gauges is just ironic. But it's not too bad. You get used to it. I love this. Honestly, I love the drag racer theme, like that sport button. I love the super track pack button. That thing is so funny. You have so much stuff in it. It's just an amazing car to be in. It's really comfortable, really wonderful, and the driving is just amazing. I mean, if you never dreamed of a Challenger, drive one. Don't say, "Oh, it's so heavy," you know. Like, just drive it. Yes, it's heavy, and yes, it's big. It's not gonna hide it. It's driving. You do feel the weight, but it's not hard to drive. It's really easy to turn for being that heavy. I don't know how the Chrysler did it, but the darn thing can turn on a dime. You guys didn't really see it, but I was trying. I almost like cut the corner really sharp twice, and the car was able to do it really easily. I was afraid it was gonna bump in, but it did it. I'm like, holy crap, this thing can do it. And it's a big car. You're not expected to handle that well. The steering is a little heavy and the clutch is heavy, but you get used to it. I have really strong legs, so it doesn't really bother me that much. For someone who's obviously not has strong legs, it may be a little bit getting used to, but it's not that bad. It's really easy to drive. I highly recommend this to anyone who's just learning manual. It's an easy car to drive manual, and fun, and fast. Maybe think, oh, it's so hard. You really need a master manual. No, you don't. The Hellcat you might. This one you don't. It only has 375 horsepower. So it's not a lot of horsepower that you have to deal with. To me, 707 horsepower, that's a lot to deal with in manual. And I'm still going to drive it manual, but just right the feeling that it might be too much power for a beginner. I don't know. I haven't driven it yet. I'm going to drive it soon to see what it's like. But in terms of Challenger, I just love the thing. I love the technology. It's a wonderful car. Very comfortable. Love the feature. Love the leather. And my favorite thing about this car is the fact that Chrysler knows you're not just buying any Challenger, and you're not just buying the base model RT because that's what you could afford. You bought the SHAKER. You bought the freaking SHAKER. And they know that, so they put some styling to remind you, hey, you're in the SHAKER. Thank you so much for being in the SHAKER. You bought the SHAKER. And the car is just proud to be a SHAKER. Off top of the hood, you see, like, obviously, that's a given. I always want to be, what's the point calling it a SHAKER? But the fact that it has the seat say SHAKER, the little SHAKER badge, like those Ferraris that have 1 out of 1,002,355, something like that. It's just amazing. And that's also cool. But the other models have that. You get GT, says GT. Get a Hellcat, it says Hellcat. Get a base model Dodge, it says Challenger. I mean, it's just amazing. More cars should do this. It's just, I love the key features about this thing. So, the only cons to it is gas is expensive because it's a V8, it's fast. Insurance is going to be high depending on who you are. If I had it, it would be crazy because it's a freaking muscle car. But, would I recommend this? Hell yeah. I buy this thing. I drive this thing. I would drive this thing every single day, and even in the manual, because the manual is just as fun. To me, I don't know about how the automatic feels. I haven't seen, but to me, the best car to get manual right now is the Challenger, and maybe the Mini. But if you want a muscle car, get the Challenger. So this is my honest review. Now we're gonna go into the features that I didn't get to mention. I made the video a little long, so I hope you guys enjoyed the other features we have to show off. The video will be about 4 minutes longer of that, but it's not too much, so hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. See you guys later.
I don't have a remote start. That's where that would be.
What's
This-
this manual?
Yeah, manual, because if I left it in gear and I remote started, it would start going away. And then this is the same key they use for a lot of other FCA vehicles. So like if this was like a Grand Caravan, these two would be for the sliding doors,
Yeah.
and that would be for the trunk.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's very nice. I really like it.
I kind of wish it's a Challenger there, but
Yeah.
I am mad about it.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know,
you have
the Yeah, the Hellcat says Hellcat, the Demon says Demon, but
I thought they would have said like SRT or something.
oh no, I think the Hellcat says Hellcat on it.
Well, cool. That means if somebody wants to steal something, they won't bother. They just think it's any other Dodge.
Yeah. But this is not just any other Dodge. This is a 375 monster. It's a monster. I wasn't sure what I was gonna call this machine, but
You know what I call her?
what?
Janelle Monáe. Because she's the singer. She's got a beautiful voice. She knows how to move, and she always wears black and white. I actually have a sticker of her on the side of the car.
This thing is nice. So thank you, man. This has been probably the one of the coolest cars I've ever driven, been in, reviewed ever. I love this thing.
Thank you so much. I mean, I'm really always happy to talk about cars, so I'm happy I could help you out.
So yeah, he is now. If you guys want a cool car like this, visit this man right here. Maybe zoom out.
Yeah, come see me at Jim Ellis Alfa Romeo Maserati. Work in sales there, and you can catch me at pretty much any major automotive event. I'm either working or going for fun.
Yeah, we're doing more reviews. We're doing more reviews coming up. We're doing, I think, an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. We're gonna do the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. We're gonna do some Maseratis. So I got a lot of crap coming. So if you're not subscribing, then press the subscribe button. What are you doing with yourself? I'll make your purr. Challenger. I need you.
Huh?
Sure. She'll do it. Did you subscribe? Did you subscribe? I have a VA. I'm not afraid to use her. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe already. Or I'll send her after you. I will. I will. Be sure. I hope to see you guys next video. Hey, what are you doing? This is YouTube. Why are you still here? Psych, that was not the ending. The true ending is now. I have extra 4 minutes of him launching the car again. And I mean again. And then there'll be a true ending. So thank you so much, guys, who stayed to the very end. Here's your reward. Do that. Alright, we're going to launch this thing in sport mode. Is it in sport mode?
Yep, sport mode on, launch mode on. That definitely felt faster.
I can't. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did you just see a burnout?
Nah, a little bit of a power slide, but
Oh, that was awesome.
we had the room. And if we're wrapping up, why not?
Yeah. Oh my! Can you get a burnout on this thing?
Yeah, but I don't want to bring a cloud up just in case that nice officer decides to come back.
Yeah. This is nice, man. That was awesome. Okay, we gotta know what was the 0-60 time.
Oh man.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see.
Yeah, I don't think the light was on.
No.
You didn't catch it?
5.2.
Jesus, 5.2. So it was better.
Yeah, last time, because I was burning a lot of tire last time too. I just wasn't,
And of course, I probably wasted about a lot of your gas.
Whatever. I have a full tank. It's just the gas that's in the neck, the filler neck.
This thing is so cool. What I like about this car is it's like a shotgun. It feels like a car version of a shotgun. It's mean. It's gonna whap you in the back, and you're gonna wake up with a bruise the next morning. But you're like, I had fun doing that.
And I like the sound they make.
Exactly.
Shotguns.
This is what this is. This is a shotgun in car form.
I like it.
Well, like Mustangs are kind of, but they're not as fun as this thing. Now, I haven't driven a Mustang or a Camaro, so I don't know how they feel. But just based on looks, I like this. I want my Challenger. It's big, but you don't realize you get used to it. It's very easy to drive, and so. And one reason why people don't like Dodges, they're unreliable as heck. I'd rather have a Mustang. How many times is this breaking down?
2 times, but they were both just warranty fixes,
Yeah.
and they got taken care of within less than 24 hours. So it was really no inconvenience to me, and nothing's happened since then.
Exactly. So, if you guys want a V8 powered retro style muscle car, look no further than this Challenger. Do I recommend getting the Hellcat? I don't know. I haven't driven that thing yet. Once I drive the Hellcat, I'll decide what you rather have, a Hellcat or a Challenger. But I mean, Hellcat, Challenger, or a regular Challenger. But for a manual, I think I want the regular, because the Hellcat needs a little bit too much power for a manual. But as always, hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm doing my outro again. We had to show that launch in sport mode. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure you subscribe, or I'll send her after you. This thing makes me giggle. Hope you guys see you next video again.